So, how are you feeling today?
Nee, bud.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Nice.
Better for seeing you.
Heyo! Today I'm here in Fraserburgh at this beautiful beach. I'm meeting the guys from Earthcaster. Let's go.
Willie, guitarist.
Xander, bass player.
Jimmy, drums. What we should say as well that we're missing a member, Kenny, lead vocal and guitar.
Yeah.
So he sends his love.
Let's start from the beginning. How and when did you start?
2018, Halloween.
Halloween on the day.
That's right, aye.
2018.
2018.
So, aye.
I knew it was Halloween, but I didn't think it was 2018.
Why did you perform in Halloween?
It was a weird thing, but
It worked.
Yeah,
It just
we
worked
just
out.
decided. It's Halloween's a big thing, and here we have a big night, and we play music every Halloween. There's a gig on here every
Right.
Halloween, so we just got our heads together and decided that
Aye.
it's one of that things.
You decided to make a band with that kind of sound. Like, how would you describe that sound in specific, right?
Occult rock.
aye.
Aye,
Occult.
essentially. Aye.
And I think because everybody's musical interests are so diverse between all
Yeah.
four of us,
Yeah.
it just kind of,
Keep it tone kind of
it's
thing.
like a natural progression thing, is it?
We've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
We different bands and through the local scene here in Fraserburgh. We've been
We've played with each other in different bands throughout the years.
Yeah.
Before all
Yeah.
being together.
so we decided to form a super group.
Fraserburgh super group.
Super good, exactly.
I'm definitely heavily influenced by stoner stuff, especially early stoner and doom stuff.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Sabbath, of course,
Sure.
but lots of newer bands like Witchcraft and stuff from Sweden.
Right.
They're not newer bands, but they're a lot newer than Sabbath. But that kind of scene definitely influences me a lot.
I was the same. I mean, I was just you got me into that kind of stuff before
Yeah.
we formed this band.
Aye.
And I was like, oh wow, it's like a whole new avenue of stuff to get into, like the sort of stoner doom scene
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
exactly.
It's got a great community online. There's lots of like Facebook groups and
That's
stuff
amazing.
where like tens of thousands of people, and it's a really cool community. And everyone's always sharing bands, like new stuff they find, their own bands.
There's always new stuff as well.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
Even though it's everything about it's been done to death, but it's reinventing itself all the time. It's always something new coming up, a different band or.
How do you take all of those influences and start creating songs and write stuff?
I think it's quite a lot of it's quite organic.
Like we just
I figured.
Yeah.
We just jam.
We
Someone
just
starts playing,
jam.
we'll all just come in and then cherry pick, like, that bit was good, we can do this, we can change it this year.
Hit record.
We don't really write songs as such, riffs.
No.
We just noodle about
Yeah.
when we're practicing other songs. And
Usually the best ones come about when we're really trying to focus on like rehearsing
Something
the
else.
set for the gig that
Yeah.
we might at, and then everyone's in good spirits, and then someone starts doing something just at random,
Aye.
and
Between
then
songs.
it turns into a song, and then we end up like forgetting we're supposed to be rehearsing this set. We've ended up with 3 new songs, and they all
Nice.
sound really cool. So that's always the best ones.
It's pretty good because nothing's forced. Nothing's
Yeah,
forced. We're,
yeah.
we're not on any agenda to or deadline to make anything happen either. We just kind of turn up and have fun.
I see how some more technical bands usually just focus on writing stuff that is technical and is hard to learn, and it's not as organic, right?
It's very uniformed.
Yeah.
They seem to be trying their hardest to
Be better.
to write better than the last band, or instead they forget about the song. Then
Yeah.
it's nothing to do with the song. Then it's just about complicating.
Yeah,
a piece of music.
For sure. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about like production and like if you use metronomes and stuff, but I guess you don't.
No.
But at the same time, that helps the sound be more unique, right?
Yeah, for hating the term organic is a word that it gets thrown about a bit new.
Yeah.
It's like an organic sound of it. But no, he's the metronome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
yeah.
more human.
See,
Yeah.
if you look at like Bonham's a good example, and we spoke about this. There was a guy's video on YouTube where he tried to snap Zeppelin songs to like the metronome grid, and it sounded weird. It
Yeah,
didn't work.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
It wouldn't be like, John Bonham's one example. It wouldn't be him if he was playing to a metronome. It wouldn't be that
Yeah.
sound. So
To,
I think our own personalities can come through our playing a lot
Yeah, for
better
sure.
if we're just free flowing.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys instead of sounding like a machine.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's exactly what we don't want to do.
Yeah.
It's and we record everything in my garage and stuff, and
Yeah.
up here or whatever. There's nothing done up to now in a real studio.
no.
Right.
It's just been done.
True.
Really DIY. That's one thing we've been quite
That's guy
focused on.
got some recording equipment and learned how to position mics for drums and stuff.
Yeah.
And then him and Kenny do the mixing and mastering for the stuff. And everyone gets better.
And since I guess you're like an indie band per se, so
Aye.
you can just like do whatever in your own timelines and don't have to worry
Which,
about
which,
it.
which I think when something's not forced, when you've
Yeah, for sure.
plenty of time, and we once tried to speed up something.
Yeah.
Well, that whole
So, like,
EP
we
series.
released like
Four
four
EPs.
EPs in
Yeah.
like 12 months.
Yeah.
So like, but some of the deadlines.
On the
Well,
like
really
pagan
tight.
festival days. We did it deliberately on pagan festival days through the year.
Oh, okay.
And one of them was struggled.
It was
Because
Christmas.
of Christmas,
Fuel.
you.
We rushed it, and it to me it didn't work.
I didn't notice that.
It was far better left to be.
a lot of time. Man.
Yeah.
I just relax and do it. Than that.
Yeah. I noticed that like for the new bands, you have a lot of stuff on Spotify and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that? Actually, a lot of it was the songs were. That was the first day we tried to record anything. That's the first recordings we ever did.
Yeah.
The first
No,
time.
that's right.
First time.
Yeah,
It was about 8 songs.
Aye.
About 8 songs were recorded in one afternoon, and then
Just like all together recording, right?
Yeah.
we recorded on a Sunday afternoon, went home for a supper, come back and recorded again the night.
Yeah.
And it was demos really, but
Was
we
that?
just made them
Yeah, I
records.
guess this new technology era is much easier to just release stuff. It's better. Like in some ways, you can do it the human way in terms of production, but you can also take advantage of technology and just release and promote everything.
Definitely, and that's what the music industry needs.
Yeah.
It was cornered by big business for too long.
Yeah, for sure.
Bandcamp, well, that's a different subject again, because Bandcamp has come under new management as of this week. Something's changed with Bandcamp. But Bandcamp's brilliant. I mean, it's an amazing thing. And YouTube, I mean...
I would say most of the kind of good like reviews or anything that's came from Bandcamp, really.
People have found us through Bandcamp.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Bandcamp is now partnering with Epic Games. So it's kind of weird that you would think.
A game company buying it. I couldn't wrap my head around that one.
Let's see how it goes. They usually give out free games like every other week, so let's see. Maybe it'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm a bit lost because I'm not sure about Epic Games if it is if it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know.
But we could just wait and see. But like for underground bands and artists of any kind, Bandcamp's been a godsend. It really is, and that means more people pretending to like it. If you can connect with 10 real fans as opposed to like people, your friends saying, "Oh, it's great, it's great."
It's a bit more personal.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's like you've got the control as well there, so it's not, you're not controlled by the machine.
So, do you have any works in the process at the moment?
Yeah. Like we were saying, when we were rehearsing this set for the gig last weekend.
The last 2-3 weeks was pretty productive.
I was already a couple of songs has been demoed. About 3 more came from the rehearsals up for this gig we just played.
We've probably got a good maybe 6 or 7.
Well
on.
But we've agreed and we're going to just take our time with it, don't we? Panic about it.
Sometimes it's good to take some time off.
Well, that's the thing, you see, we've got a lot of catching up to do as well with the live stuff as well, because with the lockdown and things, it's been 2 years and 2 years stolen.
We're just ready to go and then
we just started.
So have you done like a lot of concerts before the pandemic?
No, not really.
No.
I think it was pretty much just
Wolfstock and Banff was probably like the one, like bigger one.
Oh, that's right. We did one festival in Banff and one gig in Aberdeen, a support gig.
It's like
and that Sound Division.
Musical Vision.
Musical Vision. We did a gig in there, and we've done a few gigs here. That's a bit to stretch it.
Yeah. So how do the people like react to your stuff?
Oh, we've had a really good reaction. Actually, it's been a lot. I was actually surprised. It was doing really well. A lot of YouTube stuff have been really good. Live gigs have been good, but we've been playing here among friends.
Yeah.
But if we went to Aberdeen, we've done all right. We've really been doing really well. We got a win in it. We got through to the semi-finals and that competition last week, so that was good.
It was a pretty good uplift.
Especially like you say, we've been playing to our friends mostly, and you know it's great to have supportive friends and other guys here in the music scene playing bands and good players. But when you put your stuff out to pretty much completely new people, and then get a good reaction like we got, it's like, okay, so it is working.
Very weird lineup, because it was like a black metal band and 2
like
metalcore bands with it, and then us.
Like I said, I really like black metal and metalcore, and you guys really stand out in that concert, so that's cool.
Definitely, because when I seen other bands, you didn't know the reaction of the crowd, because we're million. We're like stoner rock basically.
Yeah.
And they're like really heavy. We're like stuff. Okay.
It's cool. It's cool.
It was good. It was good to get through. It was a shock. A shock. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And what about the other bands? Do you have other bands coming here too?
Yeah. We've got like a local. Us again. We've got a. What do you call it? Like a cooperative.
Like a collective.
Collective Modern Star Records, which basically runs out of here in my home studio.
Right.
And we do gigs here at the Balaclava, and well, only while we can really.
Yeah.
But since we got up and running, the pandemic's frazzled a lot of things. But we've got a lot of a few releases just came out with other bands as well, just recently. So it's.
So yeah, how would you describe those bands, like from around here or all the rest of Scotland?
No, they're just here, just Frisbee. Frisbee based, it would be.
The surrounding area, slightly, if you include guys like.
The Frogs and
that, Bucky.
They're up the coast a bit.
They're quite varied bands though.
They're all different.
Everyone's different, yeah.
All different. There's not two bands the same. You've got hardcore punk, you've got stoner rock, you've got.
Like indie stuff, kinda.
The concept in an indie band, as in the true sense of the word indie band.
Folky punk stuff.
Chucked up punk. They call it. It's like a local word, which means like folky kind of punk. Like more traditional Scottish fiddles and mandolins and
that sounds pretty cool.
They play here. They play here as well. Good guys.
Nice.
So there's a few. There's a lot for a small town. There's a lot happening here.
Yeah. What about like the rest of Scotland?
The rest of Scotland.
Yeah. Do you have any like idea or bands that you know?
A few bands from around Scotland that we've either heard of, maybe played shows with.
And stuff. Deadfire and Aberdeen's play with them quite regular. Prior to the pandemic, Ray Brower, who was played with Ray Brower a few times. False Bleach.
I played with Bleach.
The boys for up in the Isles.
The Nameless Ones.
Oh, Nameless Ones in Tentown Dozer. They're back here in June.
Oh, right.
They're a really good band. Check them out.
Do you think that your location influences your sounds?
I would say it does, yeah.
I think so.
I would say it does. There's definitely something about it. We're not trying to be like other bands for other places. We're definitely trying to play our own style of music.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that art would just come through as the me sound.
I also think that's for some of the theme comes with the kind of like.
Well,
the songwriting's went lyrical.
The Pictish pagany druid thing.
Right.
Well, there's more stone circles in Aberdeenshire than I think there is in the rest of the world, isn't it? But then there's something like that. So where we stay, there's more like stone circles and that than I think if it's Europe or if it's the world. I'm not sure, but it's like there's a lot of like sites round about here and all that kind of stuff. But we all kind of chuck themes in.
Everyone pretty much throws something.
Lovecraft thing.
Oh, nice.
Can you got a song, one of our songs in the lockdown to cheer me up because I was reading Lovecraft. So it was based on a Lovecraft story.
Yeah.
Songs Brown Jenkins. I'm not sure if you've heard it or not.
Tales from the Witch House.
I think so.
It was Kenny wrote it for a bit of fun for me. We've actually released it, so it's a good tune. I like it. Brilliant. He's a good.
That's one of my favourite songs. Yeah. It's got a weird.
Which one? Which one is?
Brown Jenkins.
Oh, okay, right.
It was a bit of fun between me and Kenny. He actually got the whole song, he got the riffs, everything. He's just sitting there and he's like, yeah, listen to this. I was like, I was over the moon. Brilliant.
Yeah. Cool.
Because I was in the lockdown, because my business was closed and stuff, I was getting a bit bunged up about things. So he wrote I was reading Lovecraft at the time, so he wrote this song because he heard me speaking about it as well. So it was good. It's a cracking song as well.
Check us out on all the usual Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Look up Morningstar Records on like Facebook as well.
Alright.
Check out the rest of the
bands. The other bands that play along with us
are some brilliant stuff.
We're a small town outfit, so
really pretty. Actually.
you like it?
I like it.
That's
good. Nice architecture. It's got a look up.
So thanks so much for having me here.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thank you.